Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Translation Studies and Training, SOTST, Master's Degree Programs, Master of Arts, Translation Studies, Maths, English, First Year, MTT 017 Lexicography, Technical Terminology and Translation, Block-1 Dictionary and Lexicography, Concept and Dimensions, Unit-2 Types and Traditions of Dictionaries. 2.0 Objectives. After reading this unit you should be able to times understand the main basis of classification of dictionaries, times on the basis of classifications of dictionaries, learn about the different types of dictionaries and get their introduction, and times will be able to get acquainted with the dictionary making tradition. 2.1 Introduction. In Unit 1 of this course, you have learned about the concept and utility of dictionaries and lexicography. After reading this, it has become clear to you what are dictionaries and what is lexicography. In that unit, we have also tried to explain the difference between glossary and dictionary and lexicography and lexicology. You have also understood why dictionaries are needed and what is their importance. At the end of this unit, we have thrown light on lexicography and translation. This unit can be roughly divided into two parts. One of these is related to the types of dictionaries and the other with the dictionary making tradition. Let us consider the first part. First, after getting the basic knowledge about lexicon, dictionary and lexicography, you must be thinking that there are many types of dictionaries. How can people involved in translation develop a basic understanding about all of them? To know about the different types of dictionaries in a systematic way, it is appropriate to see in a classified manner. But for this, some base vision has to be adopted. Therefore, first of all, it is necessary to know what are the main bases of classification of dictionaries. We can classify dictionaries on the basis of purpose, entry, period, specific approach, etc. On these main grounds, different types of dictionaries can be known. The second part of the unit focuses on the dictionary making tradition. In this section, we are focusing on the historical development of the dictionaries making. Although the tradition of dictionary making can be observed on a language-wise basis, but in the present unit we are restricting ourselves to Hindi dictionary making to point to criteria for classification of dictionaries. Dictionaries are mainly reference books in which information about the meaning, pronunciation, grammatical category, etymology, usage, synonyms, etc. of language-specific words is given as per the requirement. According to their entries, complete information is given in some dictionaries and less in some. In fact, the dictionary is such a repository that expresses both traditional and modern forms of the word and its various uses. From this point of view, different forms of dictionaries are developed. Due to such developed and wide forms of dictionaries, it is necessary to categorize them to understand the whole concept. In fact, the basis of classification is the basic element which clarifies the vision of the dictionary. After knowing this point of view, the scholar or the translator can easily reach his goal, that which dictionary would be suitable for him to see the meaning, etymology or history of such a word. Apart from this, the reason for the classification of dictionaries is that the whole process of dictionary making is based on the type of dictionaries. We will study the process of dictionary making in detail in Unit 4 of Block 2 of this MTT 017 course. Therefore, the basis of classification of dictionaries has its own special importance from the point of view of both the scholar and the lexicographer. Many aspects can be seen in the basis related to classification of dictionaries. For example, we can classify dictionaries on the basis of purpose, on the basis of language, on the basis of time, and on the basis of specific approach. In this context, Dr. B. N. Tiwari took the initiative and discussed the above-mentioned bases and determined different types of dictionaries, keeping in mind their bases. While considering the classification of dictionaries and their types, other scholars have indirectly kept Dr. Tiwari's bases in mind. Let's consider some of these key grounds. 2.2.1 On the basis of objectives. As you know that behind every deed that happens in human life, there is definitely some purpose or purpose behind it. It has also been said that the work of a person who has lost his intellectual balance or is insane is also not aimless. Then how can a labor-intensive, intellectual and systematic work like a dictionary be without any purpose? The making of dictionary is a process in which entries are created by collecting material according to the demand or requirement. During the creation of dictionaries, a person does not forget his purpose even for a moment. That's why variations are seen in the dictionaries. Depending on the purpose of the dictionary maker, the purpose of special dictionary can be to give meaning, equivalent, synonym, antonym, sentence use, derivation, interpretation, pronunciation, etc. of a particular word. Sometimes, the lexicographer compiles edits the dictionary keeping in mind his comparative point of view, and sometimes the dictionary is created only for semantics. The purpose of the dictionary can be only social concern, or many times the dictionary is created only to give grammatical characteristics. On the other hand, there are some dictionaries which can be seen together in meaning, grammar, pronunciation, usage, etc. on the basis of any one of the above-mentioned objectives. For example, Hindi Shabdasagar is such a great dictionary which became famous due to its immense content. Therefore, depending on the purpose of the dictionary of synonyms, antonyms, etymology, pronunciation, dialect, prefix-suffix, usage, etc. can be seen. 2.2.2 Language. Dictionaries can also be classified on the basis of language. Before considering this, we would like to remind you that language is such a system of random sound symbols by which people of a particular community exchange ideas among themselves. Each language has its own separate existence and has its own specific system. It is this linguistic system that keeps the language alive. This system of language gets a shape by binding it to the discipline of its grammar. In fact, language has been considered as the basis of knowledge science. Through this, all the disciplines get a stability. Language has been considered to have a special place even in the context of vocabulary. Dictionaries can be made keeping in mind the language. Some dictionaries are composed in one language, while in some dictionaries words from two or more than two languages are compiled. Thus, on the basis of language, dictionaries can be monolingual, bilingual and multilingual. Monolingual dictionaries can be of both types, from general to purposeful, while the main goal of multilingual dictionaries is to replace the meaning with its equivalent in another language. It is also to be noted here that on the basis of language, dictionaries are not only monolingual, bilingual or multilingual. The reason for this is that we get to see many forms of language. Language is first in spoken form. After that, it takes the form of language by passing through dialect. The form of regionalism is included under the language in the form of dialect and sublanguage. Apart from this, many times the unsophisticated form of language is also seen, which is known as slang. The categories into which dictionaries can be divided on the basis of these different forms of language are 1. Monolingual dictionaries, 2. Bilingual dictionaries, 3. Multilingual dictionaries, 4. Dialect or sublanguage dictionaries, and 5. Dictionary of slang. We will discuss these different categories of dictionaries further In section 2.4, 2.2.3 entry, you know that entry is of utmost importance in dictionary making and dictionary use. Entry means linguistic unit. An entry is a linguistic unit from which the dictionary is used to obtain information. In other words, it can also be said that the specific information which is present in the dictionary is called entry. For example, according to the need in the dictionary, information about semantics, grammatical categories, figures of speech, aphoristic, sentences, quotes, idioms, proverbs, etc. is given while translating. Many words, idioms, proverbs, aphoristic sentence, etc. come in the source language which you are not familiar with. In these linguistic units, a deep insight into the beliefs of the source language, its customs, way of life, etc. is intertwined. It can also be said that specific public experience and personal experiential light are present in them. Therefore, specialized dictionaries are used to provide information. The study of these special lexicons can be done on the basis of entry under dictionary type. Some dictionaries provide general information, such as semantics, etymology, usage, etc. Some can only be a compilation of quotes or aphoristic sentences, while some dictionaries are compile-edited only to provide proverbs and idioms. Due to these forms of entry, keeping in mind the material collected, the dictionaries can be divided into three categories on the basis of entry. These are 1. Dictionary, 2. Dictionary of quotations or aphoristic sentences, 3. Dictionary of idioms, proverbs. These different categories of dictionaries are discussed in section 2.5 of this unit. 2.2.4 period. Period is an indicator of a special era also. Era specific or time is variable. Many thoughts and attitudes keep appearing in their various forms from time to time. According to the thoughts, the language also changes, or it can be said that it keeps on increasing. The language of every age, its words repository. The philosophical technical terminological vocabulary used in it keeps on changing. In such a situation, when dictionaries are created keeping in mind the time, era or period, then they are called time-relative dictionaries. From time to time, several time-related dictionaries have been edited, in which the words of that particular era and the material related to them are compiled. In such dictionaries, not only semantics but etymology and pronunciation-related specialties are also described from the point of view of time. Generally, two forms of dictionaries are seen: 1. Synchronic dictionary and 2. Chronological or historical dictionary. The dictionaries that are edited keeping in mind any one era, ideology or time period are called synchronic dictionaries, while the dictionaries that compile the words prevalent in many eras and give information about their meaning, synonyms, etymology, etc. are called chronological or historical dictionaries. With the help of such dictionaries, the developmental form of words or the changing forms contexts can be tested. 2.2.5 Meaning. Meaning is the most important element of a word. Words without meaning are breathless. Meaning is derived from usage, situation and environment in various contexts. Accepting the word as God, the scholars have called it the body of the language, then the meaning contained in it has been called the soul of the language body. Words without meaning are meaningless and useless. They have no use. In the context of the dictionary, special importance of meaning has been considered. In fact, the responsibility of dictionary making and dictionary editing is fulfilled by means only on the basis of meaning. Substantial differences can be seen among the scholars in the context of dictionaries. A group of scholars consider 5 types of dictionaries on the basis of meaning: A. comprehension-oriented dictionary, B. definition-oriented dictionary, C. translation-oriented dictionary, D. application-oriented dictionary, and E. introduction-oriented dictionary. Comprehension-oriented dictionaries are those dictionaries which give importance to their synonyms or antonyms, interpretation, and detailed description to clarify the meaning of the word. Encyclopedias mainly fall in this category. Apart from this, the Human Value Interpretation Dictionary in Hindi, edited by Dr. Dharampal Mani in 2009 and published in 6 parts, is a comprehension or insight-oriented dictionary in which general meaning of the explanation of human values has been elaborated. Various words are explained and their definitions are given under definition-oriented dictionary. Third form is found in the form of a translation-oriented dictionary. Translation-oriented dictionaries are bilingual or multilingual dictionaries in which the equivalent of a word in another language is given. Such dictionaries are edited keeping translation in mind. For example, the English-Hindi dictionary composed by Father Kamil Bulke is a translation-oriented dictionary which reveals the Hindi counterpart and usage of English words. Application-oriented dictionaries are special types of dictionaries in which the lexicographer gives complete information regarding the use of each entry. Standard, regional, stylistic, rustic, obscene, unused, ancient, scientific, philosophical forms or meanings are found in such dictionaries. Most monolingual dictionaries are actually application-oriented. For example, Pramanik Hindi Kosh edited by Ramchandra Tiwari can be considered under application-oriented dictionary. Introduction-oriented dictionaries refers to such encyclopedias in which the lexicographer gives historical, geographical, mythological, and literary introduction according to its entry and purpose. Hindi Sahitya Kosh edited by Dhirendra Verma can be kept in this category because it has given a complete introduction of various books, poets, and various ideologies of Hindi literature. While explaining the dictionaries, Dr. B.N. Tiwari explains all the above-mentioned dictionary types under the purpose and specific approach. They and some other scholars describe synonyms, antonyms, monosyllabic, multiple meaning forms under meaning. On this basis, 4 forms of dictionaries are obtained: A. Dictionary of synonyms, B. Dictionary of antonyms, C. Monosmy dictionary, D. Plurivalence dictionary. Dictionary of synonyms are those dictionaries in which words giving the same meaning of a word are kept. These are also called synonymous dictionary. Opposite or opposite meanings of a particular word are compiled in the dictionary of antonyms. A monosmy dictionary means a dictionary in which the same meaning is given to the words collected in the same language. Very few such dictionaries have been made. By plurivalence dictionaries are meant such dictionaries in which the words of a language are compiled with different meanings in the same language. These are monolingual dictionaries revealing multiple meanings of words. Nowadays, generally such type of monolingual dictionaries are being created. 2.2.6 Insertion order entry is of utmost importance in lexicography. The form and purpose of the dictionary is determined by the entry itself. An entry is a linguistic unit containing basic material that is included in the dictionary. The dictionary is often used only to know about the information contained in the entry. The material given in the dictionary is basically the entry of the dictionary. The lexicographer is very passionate about his entry. When the scholars thought about lexicography, they found that there is a difference on the basis of the order of entry in the lexicon. If the user of the dictionary does not have complete and accurate knowledge of this order, then he will not be able to make full use of the dictionary. Lexicographers decide the order of entry in various dictionaries according to their purpose and interest. From the point of view of the order of entry, the initial alphabetic dictionary, the alphabetic dictionary, the last alphabetic dictionary, metallurgical dictionary, subject-wise dictionary, etc. Different forms can be seen by alphabetical order means such dictionaries in which the words are compiled according to the alphabet. This tradition is followed in all the monolingual bilingual dictionaries being prepared these days. This tradition started from the Sanskrit period itself, and it is followed in most of the dictionaries today. By alphanumerical dictionary is meant such dictionary in which the words are compiled in the order of quantity or number of alphabets. Chinese language is the language of alphabetical system, where letters have the most importance. This is the reason why dictionary making in Chinese language is done alphabetically. Inspired by the Chinese language, a few alphabetic numbered dictionaries have also been created in Sanskrit, in which words have been compiled on the basis of quantity. Dr. B.N. Tiwari, in his book Kosh Vigyan, while discussing the type of dictionaries, has said that in some special dictionaries of Urdu and Sanskrit, the words related to the last alphabet have been compiled. Such special dictionaries are called reverse dictionaries. But the number of such dictionaries is negligible. Sanskrit words have been developed from roots, words only, and many words have been made from each root. This is the reason why root words have a special place in Sanskrit language. On this basis, the compilation interpretation of words has been done keeping in mind the root words order in Sanskrit dictionaries, especially various dictionaries related to Vedic words. Such dictionaries are called root word ordered dictionaries. In these dictionaries, the word made from each root and its meaning are kept within the scope of that root words. Subject-wise dictionaries are special types of dictionaries in which the subject is taken care of instead of alphabetical order. In such dictionaries, words are compiled according to the subject and its information is given according to that subject. Encyclopedias are such types of dictionaries in which the subject is kept in sequence. In such special dictionaries, the words of different subjects are kept separately according to the order of the subject. Thus, it is clear that even on the basis of entry order, various forms of dictionaries emerge, from which the readers get various information. 2.2.7 Specific approach. Lexicographer does the work of writing the dictionary keeping in mind the specific method or approach. For example, a lexicographer can make a dictionary keeping the word collection at the center and can also compile a technical glossary. In the same way, the dictionary can be prepared by keeping linguistics in the center and keeping in mind the poet, literature, and creative writing. It is meant to say that on the basis of a special type of vision or by a specific approach, many types of dictionaries have been made. The lexicographer selects the wordy compilation or entry under these major dictionaries keeping his goal or vision in the center. Commonly used words are compiled in the general dictionary, whereas in the technical or definitional dictionary only the words entries related to the subject or field are compiled edited and the lexicographer pronounces, originates, uses the words according to their need, keeping the specific point of view at the center. Many forms of the dictionaries can be seen, for example, general dictionary, dictionary of definition, linguistic dictionary, encyclopedia, literature dictionary, mythology and myth dictionary, etc. 2.2.8 Usage. In today's era of information technology and science, the use of electronic means is continuously increasing. For the last few decades, where there has been a significant progress in the field of computers, the method of working online is also increasing. In such a situation, translation work is also now being done with human as well as mechanical help, i.e. by computer and online. This special method of use has also brought a special change in the process and method of making dictionaries, where on one hand translation work is being done by human as well as by computer and in online form. Similarly, the compilation of words is now being done under computer and also through online form. Therefore, from the point of view of use, three forms of dictionaries can be seen: 1. Printed dictionary, 2. Computer dictionary, and 3. Online dictionaries. 2.3 Types of dictionaries based on objectives. It has already been mentioned in section 2 of this unit that dictionaries can also be classified on the basis of their preparation for a specific purpose or purpose. The purpose of special dictionary can be to give meaning, equivalent, synonym, antonym, sentence use, derivation, interpretation, pronunciation, etc. of a particular word. Therefore, depending on the purpose of the dictionary, synonyms, antonyms, etymology, pronunciation, dialect, book, prefix, usage, dictionary, etc., many forms can be seen. Let us learn about some of the major types. 2.3.1 Dictionary of Etymology. Dictionary of Etymology is a etymology-concentrated dictionary. Generally, the etymology of the word is also mentioned in the dictionaries. But in etymology dictionary, the etymological facts are described in a very detailed and descriptive form. Grammatical form and meaning are also given briefly under etymological dictionary so that etymological and semantic purposes related to that word can be resolved. In the etymological dictionary, the dictionary keeps on giving the original forms of Praktan language as well, due to which this dictionary also takes a comparative form. Turner's Nepali Dictionary, English Etymology Dictionary edited by STEC, Hindi, Vyutpatti Kosh edited by Dr. Naresh Kumar and Hindi Vyutpatti Kosh, in 4 parts, edited by Acharya Bachulal Avasthi are some of the distinguished etymological dictionaries. 2.3.2 Dictionary of Pronunciation. Pronunciation dictionaries are those dictionaries in which the correct pronunciation of words prevalent in a particular language is often given by international sound symbols. Here a question may arise in your mind that translation is done in written form in which spelling has special importance. So the question of knowing about pronunciation or its importance does not arise here at all. On the other hand, if the words of the source language are also talked about, then they too get translated. In such a situation, the question of their pronunciation does not arise in translation. Even in general dictionaries, the pronunciation of the entered word is usually given. Then why create separate pronunciation dictionaries? Your opinion may be correct in the context of general words, but in the context of the name of a place, a person or a work, there is a problem of pronunciation. Especially while translating from English to Hindi, sometimes this problem takes a formidable form. The first thing is that, in the spelling of English, no alternative pronunciation can be fixed. Second, many words in English have come from Latin, French, Greek, etc. languages whose written and spoken forms differ. For example, the word roget would be pronounced in Hindi as roje. Transliteration of such words should be in accordance with their original pronunciation. Similarly, we also need correct pronunciation in translation of names of works, institutions, and places, etc. There is a need for their correct pronunciation even in instant translation. Since these types of words are not available in the general dictionary, the dictionary of pronunciation proves to be helpful for the translator or interpreter because the basic source of getting the correct pronunciation is the dictionary of pronunciation. That's why pronunciation dictionary has its own importance. Pronunciation dictionary has its own special importance from the point of view of linguistic studies. In these dictionaries, Information about the correct pronunciation of vowel consonants prevalent in a particular language. Their alphabetic division, accentuation, regional, and sociological pronunciation is also given. The special noteworthy thing in this context is that along with the various pronunciations of a particular word in the pronunciation dictionary, where the diversity of pronunciation is realized through meaning, the meaning of the word has also been given. Grammatical signs are not given in this, but a table of signs of different sounds is given at the beginning of the dictionary so that the users of the dictionary can have the exact knowledge of these signs and the sound they represent. On this basis, it can also be said that their introduction or preface etc. included in pronunciation. Dictionaries also have special importance. Hindi Uchcharan Kosh edited by Dr. B. N. Tiwari and Everyman's English Pronouncing Dictionary by Daniel Johns are well-known pronunciation dictionaries. 2.3.3 Dictionary of Synonyms. Dictionaries of synonym are called such dictionaries in which instead of words and their meanings, synonyms of words are compiled. Apart from this, the dictionary also clarifies the subtle difference of meaning and usage of synonyms according to demand and entry. But in most of the synonym dictionaries, only the synonyms of the words are compiled. The form of synonymous dictionaries is often seen in two forms. 1. The sequence in the dictionary is kept according to the subject, about which specific information is given at the beginning of the dictionary itself, and 2. Words and their synonyms are arranged alphabetically in synonyms. In the dictionary of synonyms, other words are generally written as synonyms by making the more popular word the main basis. The grammatical category of words is also mentioned in this place. In today's information technology and communication-oriented modern era, the importance of synonyms is increasing manifold. As a result of its comprehensive content, synonym dictionary is fully capable of becoming a linguistic companion of writers, linguists, teachers, administrators, scholars and language trainees. Synonymous dictionaries are equally important for both students and intellectuals. While on the one hand the intellectual class takes the help of the synonym dictionary in choosing the right words, on the other hand, the reader class makes the word wealth accurate and contextual through these dictionaries. It is noteworthy in the context of synonym dictionary that while using it, the user should resort to both experiment and interpretation to find out the completeness of the meaning. Otherwise, having complete information may cause harm. 2.3.4 Dictionary of Antonyms. Dictionary of antonyms refers to such dictionaries in which instead of semantics, grammatical category, sign, linguistic analysis, the dictionary only gives the opposite words of the words. Some words are also found in these dictionaries whose multiple antonyms can be seen. The lexicographer compiles the word in these dictionaries in alphabetical order and keeps on revealing its opposite form simultaneously. In fact, the knowledge of antonyms becomes helpful only in less contexts, because information about the antonyms of a particular word is given under most general dictionaries and also in synonyms. This is the reason why the making of antonyms dictionary is very less. Such dictionaries play an important role in increasing linguistic ability and showing the richness of vocabulary. Among synonyms available in Hindi language, Vyavharik Hindi Kosh edited by Dr. B. N. Tiwari, Mahedra, Chaturvedi and O. P. Gaba is particularly notable. Antonyms dictionaries are also helpful in translation in many situations because they also suggest the appropriate word in a particular context. 2.3.5 Other types of dictionaries: etymological dictionary, pronunciation dictionary, synonym dictionary and antonym dictionary, dialect dictionary and comparative dictionary. are also included in the classification of dictionaries on the basis of purpose, whose description. Analysis is related to classification of dictionaries on the basis of language. This will be dealt with in section 2.4 of this unit. Apart from this, dictionaries can be compiled on the basis of grammatical categories like prefix, suffix, verb, usage, etc. Despite having their own special importance, they have not been composed much. 2.4 types of dictionaries on the basis of language. As already mentioned in section 2.2 of this unit, dictionaries can also be classified on the basis of language. Some dictionaries are prepared keeping one language at the center and some two or more languages. Apart from this, dictionaries are also classified on the basis of different forms of the language. These different forms of language can also be seen at the level of dialect, sublanguage, and also at the level of dialect depending on the use of language in its crude form. On this basis, on the basis of language, the categories into which the dictionaries are generally divided are 1. Monolingual dictionary, 2. Bilingual dictionary, 3. Multilingual dictionary, 4. Dialect or sublanguage dictionary, and 5. Slang dictionary. Let us now consider them one by one. 2.4.1 Monolingual dictionary. A monolingual dictionary means such a dictionary in which the meaning of the words of a particular language is given in that language. Under these dictionaries, entries of a particular language, word treasury, their grammatical description, proverbs, idioms, various linguistic usages, etc. are collected, and by arranging the included words alphabetically, various meanings and grammatical details of the particular word are given in the same language. In addition to giving semantic and grammatical categories in these dictionaries, the lexicographer also gives standard spellings, pronunciation, word uses, quotes, idioms, proverbs, etc. according to his wish or attitude. In any good monolingual dictionary, the various meanings of the word are clarified by means of suitable quotations. In such a situation, the attention of the scholar or the reader may get distracted and there may be difficulty in understanding the meaning or taking the correct synonym. Therefore, while using this type of dictionary, it becomes the main responsibility of the reader to study the role of such dictionaries, index table, and various lists related to semantics in depth. In these signs and in an introduction of the dictionary, more and more information related to the category, nature, function, context, source, use of the particular word, etc. is given. That's why along with the word, the lists attached in the dictionary have special importance. Monolingual dictionary is a specialized dictionary in itself through which proficiency in a particular language can be acquired. Such dictionaries are indicator of the richness of the language. The importance of monolingual dictionaries can also be seen in the context of translation. For example, if the word category is to be translated, its appropriate equivalent in Hindi is verb. But if we look at the Hindi dictionary, monolingual dictionary, we will find different shades like group of many objects of the same type, category, class, a group of substances having the character of a common religion, section, chapter, power or product of two equal digits or numbers, a square area whose length, width and all four angles are equal. Looking carefully, it becomes clear that the word class has 5 different meanings and synonyms. After this, the translator can translate by selecting the correct synonym according to the context. In this way, from the monolingual dictionary, we get multiple synonyms of the target language due to which both translation work and language knowledge can be updated. Monolingual dictionaries also play an important role in standard spelling and in multiple usages. Not only does the monolingual dictionary give information about the standard spelling of the word, it also gives an idea of the meanings in which a particular word is being used. Some major monolingual dictionaries are as follows: Hindi Shabd Sagar edited by Ramchandra Verma, Brihat Hindi Kosh edited by Kalika Prasad, Manak Hindi Kosh by Dr. Shiv Prasad Shastri, Hindi Shabdakosh edited by Dr. Hardev Bahri, Chhatrakosh edited by Professor V.R. Jagannathan, Shri Shiti Hindi. Shabdakosh by Dr. P.C. Tandon and Dr. H.K. Sethi, the Concise Oxford Dictionary edited by H. W. Fowler, Chambers 20th Century Dictionary edited by William C.D. etc. 2.4.2 Bilingual Dictionary. Bilingual dictionaries are such dictionaries in which the meaning, pronunciation and various uses of the words of one language are given in another language. While collecting entries in this dictionary, in the language in which the vocabulary is kept, equivalent or equivalent forms of those words are given in the target language. Two languages are required in this dictionary. To prepare such dictionaries, it is considered necessary for the lexicographer to have a perfect hand in both the languages. Through bilingual dictionaries, the barriers of lexical or linguistic difficulty of basic concepts can be broken. Their usefulness in translation is undeniable. Either the source or the target language can be the first language of these bilingual dictionaries, whose words have different meanings and uses in the second language. For example, in the context of English-Hindi translation, English-Hindi dictionaries and Hindi-English dictionaries can be used. In this way, both these types of dictionary will come under the category of bilingual dictionary. While doing translation work, we have to find synonyms of words from the source language to the target language, but during this the help of both types of dictionaries is taken under the bilingual dictionary, along with the meaning variety of the word of the source language in the target language, its grammatical category, standard spelling and pronunciation are also given. Some of the major bilingual dictionaries of English and Hindi are as follows: Times English Hindi Dictionary, Fr. Kamil Bulkele; Times English Hindi Dictionary, Dr. Hardev Bahri; Times Learner Hindi English Dictionary, Dr. Hardev Bahri; Times Adarsh Hindi Sanskrit Dictionary, Ramaswarup Shastri; Times Oxford Hindi English Dictionary, Rupees MacGregor; Times A Practical Hindi English Dictionary, Mahendra Chaturvedi; B.N. Tiwari. 2.4.3 Multilingual Dictionary. More than two languages can be viewed simultaneously under multilingual dictionaries. In this dictionary, for the lexical units of one language, similar units are given in many other languages. In such dictionaries, the basic vision of the lexicographer is linguistic, and instead of giving different meanings, he goes on giving synonyms in the target languages. That is why these dictionaries become comparative. These are mostly dictionaries of technical terms, with little or no explanation of the meanings. In multilingual dictionaries, grammatical information about the source language words is also given. In a multilingual dictionary, the lexicographer also gives citations according to its purpose. In a multilingual country like India, where there are different local, regional and national level languages, there is a need and importance of multilingual dictionaries. The fact is that such multilingual dictionaries are also made in large quantities. 2.4.4 Language Variant Dialect Dictionary. By language variant of sublanguage dictionary is meant such a dictionary in which the words of any dialect related to the standard language are compiled alphabetically with meaning and usage. Such dictionaries are also known as dialect dictionaries. Only a limited number of dialect-specific words are found in the dialect dictionary. These types of dictionaries are not only useful for any composition found in the dialect, but also in the context of the words of the dialects found in any literature written in the standard language, such dictionaries hold an important place. Such dictionaries are available in two forms. 1. Those dictionaries which are dialect-specific and in which the words of a single dialect are described. 2. Those dictionaries in which the words of all the dialects of a particular language are described. In such a dictionary, all the dialectal details of the word are given, together with the name of the dialect in which it is found. In dialect dictionary, such words of the standard language are also compiled, which are used in dialect form in a particular area. Such dictionaries are compiled with the help of dialectology. Regional words are stored in the dialect dictionary, which are generally seen to be used in regional fiction. Apart from this, the use of local words related to regional customs, agriculture, etc. can also be seen in non-literary subjects. This trend of using spoken words in literary and non-literary subjects not only seen in Hindi language, it is also seen in other languages. For example, even in English literature, words from Scottish and Welsh languages are found at many places. As has been mentioned, all kinds of regional words related to regional cuisine, customs, living, agriculture, etc. are compiled in the sublanguage or dialect dictionary. If such regional words of the source language come in the text to be translated, the translator should take the help of a sublanguage dictionary or a dialect dictionary. It becomes his basic duty that, instead of guessing the meaning of such regional words according to the context, he tries to know the correct meaning by using the dialect dictionary so that his translation can become meaningful and authentic. Joseph writes the English Dialect Dictionary, Sudhindra Kumar's Braj Bhasha, Shabkosh, Har Raj Dingalnama, Rajasthan Research Institute's Dingal Kosh, Deenbandhu Jha's Muthili Bhasha Kosh, etc. are particularly noteworthy. 2.4.5 Dictionary of Slangs. There is a standard form of language which is used by the educated and polite community in public practice. But generally illiterate or less educated people use simple language and words. They use foul language on a daily basis. Indecent uses in language are called slang. Dictionary of slang is called such a dictionary in which the words of regional, zonal or vulgar language are compiled in an alphabetical order. This type of usage is especially visible in Mumbai's Hindi. For example, using words and phrases like khundak, bidu, tapori, pangalena, fatte marna, etc. Sometimes even simple words of the standard language take on some other meaning in the current language. There are many similar usages in the English language that have different meanings in the standard and current languages. For example, the common meaning of beauty is to be beautiful, while it has another meaning, a clumsy or unreliable person. Similarly, chunky wood has a general meaning, a piece of wood, but has an implication, not of any use. Generally speaking, cursing slang words are not used in polite and decent language. Such experiments are only indecent. But the use of such words is found in the literature. Such words are used to describe the characters and special status of a particular class. Therefore, while translating a literary work, when the translator sees such type of language usages, it becomes his responsibility to understand their accurate meaning and maintain their effect in the target language. And this becomes possible only when the translator gets the correct meaning of such words by using dictionary of slang. In this way, it can be said that in specific contexts, profanity is the second place in the dictionary. Eric Patridge's A Dictionary of Slang and Unconventional English and Tom Duljal's Modern American Slang and Unconventional English are such specialized slang dictionaries. See the following entries in this slang dictionary as examples. 2.5 Types of dictionaries on the basis of entry. You have read in section 2.2 of this unit that we can also classify dictionaries on the basis of entry. It must also be clear to you that entry means the linguistic unit included in the dictionary. The specific information that exists in the dictionary is called entry. You know that this specific information can be any of aphoristic sentences, quotes, proverbs, idioms, etc., thus keeping in view the entry. The three categories into which the dictionaries can be divided are 1. Dictionary, 2. Dictionary of quotations or the aphoristic sentences, and 3. Dictionary of idioms, proverbs. The first of these different categories, that is dictionary, has already been discussed in section 2.4 of this unit. In fact, such a book is called a dictionary, in which information related to words, their original meaning, usage, pronunciation, derivation, etc. is given in the same language or in any other language. The description of the dictionary has been done under monolingual, bilingual and multilingual dictionaries. In a general dictionary, the compiler editor selects the entry related to the original meaning, pronunciation, etymology, grammatical category, etc. and presents it in the dictionary. Let us now learn about the dictionary of quotations and the dictionary of idioms, proverbs, categories on the basis of entry. These are 1. Dictionary, 2. Dictionary of quotations or aphoristic sentences, 3. Dictionary of idioms, proverbs. These different categories of dictionaries are 2.5.1 Dictionary of quotations or aphoristic sentences. Dictionary of quotations or citation dictionary is a special dictionary in which a particular word or element is explained instead of semantically. Any concept can be taken in this type of dictionary, and it is presented on a wide spectrum by compiling it with the opinion of various scholars. This dictionary is actually a conceptual dictionary which helps in providing clarity to that concept according to the opinion of various scholars. In citation dictionaries, words or concepts are kept in alphabetical order. A very few such dictionaries have been compiled. This type of dictionary is used under literary translation to see the interpretation of that word in the eyes of the writer. In literary translation, these dictionaries are helpful in clarifying the basic vision of the writer. Also, with such a compilation of aphoristic sentences, specific and different thoughts related to one element can be seen at one place like a bouquet. Such bouquets of thoughts express a particular object with many dimensions. Quotations are only the medium of expression and the introduction of a special object. 2.5.2 Dictionary of idioms and proverbs. Dictionary of idioms and proverbs is a special type of dictionary in which idioms and proverbs are arranged alphabetically. They are prepared with specific purpose and use. This type of dictionary is considered to be the main basis of language-based dictionary. Under such dictionaries, the lexicographer reaches to the root of the proverbs and gives their complete description. In fact, such dimensions of expression are embedded in idioms and proverbs, which make the general statement immortal by giving it the form of a sentence associated with deep insight into the lifestyle, customs, policies, intelligence, economic and geographical condition of a particular region. These dictionaries are not only the pride of the speaker, but are pure mirrors of public life, which reflect history and time as it is. Although proverbs and idioms are also compiled in general dictionaries, but in these dictionaries, the focus of the lexicographer remains the same on the original form of the proverb idiom and the developed practical form. That's why these dictionaries keep their separate place. It can be said that the dictionaries that collect proverbs and idioms alphabetically are special in themselves. From the study of these types of dictionaries, information of invaluable traditional and historical facts hidden in the making of proverbs can be obtained. At the same time, such dictionaries clarify the specific meaning. Proverbs and idioms give an introduction to the ever-evolving ethnic dictionaries and an understanding of history, religion, and culture. There are two types of dictionaries: 1. Monolingual Dictionary of Proverbs Idioms, and 2. Bilingual Dictionary of Proverbs Idioms. Both these types of dictionaries make the language agile and expressive. Idiom proverb dictionaries are especially a boon for students as they provide a lot of in-depth material for the preparation of competitive exams. In the context of translation, a bilingual proverbidium dictionary is more important than a monolingual proverbidium dictionary. There should be proper translation of idioms and proverbs in the target language to bring aliveness and expressiveness of such uses of the source language, but it is difficult to translate properly. With the help of proverbidium dictionary, the translation becomes more accurate and authentic. 2.6 Types of dictionaries based on period. It is already mentioned section 2.4 of this unit that dictionaries can be made keeping in mind the period or time also. From time to time, different dictionaries have been compiled on the basis of time. Sometimes dictionaries are edited keeping one period in mind and sometimes on the basis of a group of periods. That's why we have got two types of dictionaries on the basis of time. These are 1. Synchronic dictionary and 2. Historical dictionary. Let us now get a brief idea about both these types of dictionaries. 2.6.1 Synchronic dictionary. Synchronic dictionary means such a dictionary in which information about the meaning, etymological description, pronunciation, etc. of the words concepts prevailing in it is given in alphabetical order keeping in mind any one period, era or ideology. The importance of such dictionaries is not universal because the form of the word keeps changing according to time, but if we want to get information about a particular period or understand the words according to the era, then such dictionaries have their utmost importance. Along with this, such dictionaries also play an important role in understanding the expressions of the poets of a particular era. Such dictionaries are also helpful in clarifying the epigraphic study completely. Not only this, the information about the vocabulary, linguistic usage, etc. of that particular period can also be easily obtained by means of a synchronic dictionary. Descriptive dictionary. 2.6.2 Historical dictionary. Historical dictionary refers to such dictionaries in which the words of a particular language and its various linguistic usages are presented chronologically by compiling them. In this, the words of not one era but of many eras are compiled along with their various contemporary meanings, contextual meanings and pronunciation etymology information in such a way that complete historical or developmental information becomes available. This type of dictionaries are also called chronological dictionaries. In these, the editor keeps on presenting various epochal contemporary meanings to the words as per the requirement. In fact, this type of dictionary is not related to any particular period. In this, such words are compiled which have been used in different times in that language. Information related to the progressive development of words in a particular language. The new meaning incorporated, the form of the word according to the era, etc. can also be obtained from such dictionaries. Encyclopedia produced in English, Oxford Dictionary can be called ideal historical dictionaries. Apart from this, Sanskrit dictionary also comes under the historical dictionary, in which both Vedic and classical Sanskrit words have been compiled and analyzed. 2.7 Types of dictionaries on the basis of meanings. In section 2.2.5 of this unit, the general introduction to dictionaries related to meaning has been given. As it has been explained there that on the basis of meaning we get dictionaries in 4 forms. These are 1. Dictionary of synonyms, 2. Dictionary of antonyms, 3. Monosmy dictionary, and 4. Plurivalence dictionary. Out of these, the introduction of Dictionary of Synonym has already been given in section 2.3 of this unit under Dictionary of Synonyms and Antonyms, Dictionary under Dictionary of Antonyms. As far as the third type of dictionary on the basis of meaning is concerned, i.e. plurivalence dictionary, a word of a particular language has only one single meaning either in the same language or in another language alphabetically, remains compiled. The compilation of single meaning type of dictionaries has been negligible. Therefore, in this part of the unit, we are considering only in the context of plurivalence dictionary. Plurivalence dictionary, in this type of dictionaries, various words are compiled alphabetically along with their origin-related information. Various contextual meanings are also given. In these dictionaries only, those words are compiled which have more than one contextual meaning. It is often seen that the word takes birth from grammar and passing through various disciplines, circumstances, acquires its diverse meaning. In any word, many meanings like originative, grammatical, social, philosophical, political, scientific, economic, practical, etc. are included. For example, the word value can be taken, which contains many meanings like grammatical, etymological, economic, practical, literary, etc. 2.8 types of dictionaries based on specific approaches. In section 2.2.5, you have already read that on the basis of specific point of view, dictionaries can be divided into categories like general dictionary, definitional dictionary, linguistic dictionary, encyclopedia, thesaurus, writers and works dictionary, legends and myths dictionary, etc. You have also studied that there is a collection of common and popular words, as well as information about their pronunciation, origin, frequency of use, etc. is included in it. That's why we are introducing here other dictionaries classified on the basis of specific approach. Let us first consider the Dictionary 2.8. 1. Definitional dictionary. A definitional dictionary is a specialized dictionary that is related to a specific discipline of knowledge. In this type of a dictionary, such specific words are collected which require any kind of explanation or definition to clarify them. This dictionary can be of both monolingual and multilingual types. According to his need, the lexicographer gives the meaning or explanation of a particular word in a monolingual dictionary, whereas in a multilingual dictionary, after compiling the word in alphabetical order, it gives a similar definition word used for it in another language. In the definitional dictionary, not only the meaning of the particular word is given, but the concept related to it is also explained completely. It is important to note that definitional dictionary is completely different from technical terminology glossary. Definitional dictionaries are monolingual, while glossaries are bilingual. In the dictionary of definitions, technical terms are defined and through that definition information about the concept is given, whereas the glossary consists only of the technical terms of the source language and their equivalents in the target language. While translating, the translator sometimes comes across such words which appear to be common in appearance but have a specific definitional meaning. It becomes necessary for the translator to take complete knowledge of such words and then take the help of definitional dictionaries to make accurate translation in the target language on the basis of that. For example, the Hindi word Akashvani is a word of general and defining character. When used in the context of Sanskrit literature and ancient culture, Akashvani is considered to mean Devvani, while in the modern context and especially when used in the context of media, it is used in the meaning of radio. Translator translates the word by selecting the meaning according to the context. By compiling the meaning of the word in the monolingual, definitional dictionary, complete information like pronunciation, history, meaning, usage, reference and interpretation of opinions of various scholars etc. are also kept in the same language. 2.8.2 Thesaurus. Thesaurus is a special dictionary. The word thesaurus is originally from the Greek language, which is used in the same sense with slight changes in Roman. Thesaurus means chest or dictionary. Thesaurus is meant the dictionary which is presented in order by classifying and arranging the words, meanings and concepts contained in a particular language according to the subject. According to Oxford English Dictionary, thesaurus is a treasury or storehouse of a particular language, collecting together concepts, words and phrases of every kind and register. Arranged according to sense, in fact, thesaurus is a set of family of words. Sometimes the language user or translator does not find a suitable word to express the feelings or the intended meaning. In such a situation, instead of a dictionary, thesaurus becomes our helper, in which words related to the same type of expressions are compiled in a very beautiful manner. It is a special form of dictionary whose importance is increasing today. In fact, a thesaurus is useful for native users of the language. The problem of making language comfortable can be solved through thesaurus. Thesauruses provide a vast array of material and word forms for other linguistic users. Thesaurus is also of utmost importance in making communication suitable, justified and accurate in the vast vocabulary. Sometimes the author or translator is not able to choose the appropriate word even when the intention is completely clear. In such a situation, he can select the correct word by considering the words associated with the associated concept using thesaurus. Having multiple options for one word can also avoid repetition by using different words as per the requirement. The word related to the specific meaning contained in the composition can also be known by the thesaurus. In thesaurus details about the popular and standard words, vocabulary of the current language, the words made of initials and the idioms made of the words under discussion are also included. Hence, the utility of thesaurus is unquestionable. This is especially useful in both original writing and translation work. Notable parallel encyclopedias are Roget's International Thesaurus edited by Oxford and Samantar Kosh in Hindi edited by Arvind Kumar and Kusum Kumar. 2.8.3 Writers and Works Dictionary. Writers and Works Dictionary refers to such a dictionary in which material related to a specific writer, works, literary group or era is provided. The lexicographer selects a writer or composition keeping in mind his point of view and compiles the concepts, words and opinions related to it in alphabetical order. In this type of dictionary, the vision of the lexicographer and the entry related to it have special importance. In such dictionaries, the lexicographer presents the value and usage of a particular concept using an explanatory style. Apart from this, sometimes by focusing on a composition or poet, the meaning of the words contained in it is also presented according to the composition. Dictionaries related to writers or works remain related to literature. This is the reason why they are also given the noun of literary dictionary. Such dictionaries are based only on the linguistic richness of a writer. Not only the meaning of the word compiled in these dictionaries is given, but the lexicographer also gives information about where the word has come from and how that word can be interpreted etc. according to its requirement. These types of dictionaries make an important contribution in understanding the basic sensibility of the poet or literator. Dictionary of literature is also included under writers and works dictionaries. In these, information related to literature of multiple languages, literatures, various literary trends, etc. is given. Such dictionaries are most useful in literary translation. Specific vocabulary or concept is used in a specific literary stream or in a literary composition. Without getting its information, the exact translation of that word cannot be done. For example, in the context of Jaishankar Prasad's Hindi poetry, Swachantavad would not be translated as Romanism, but as Romanticism in line with Prasad's thinking. The complete background of this word and the complete opinion related to it can be obtained only from the Dictionary of Prasad. Literature explanatory style is used under Dictionary of Literature, and poet, literature or concept is explained with examples and views. Many such dictionaries have been made in Hindi, in which the concept, poet or literature has been clarified through explanatory method. Hindi Sahitya Kosh edited into parts by Dr. Dhirendra Verma, Hindi Sahityakar Kosh edited by Dr. Prem Narayan Tandon, Hindi Upanyas Kosh published into volumes by Dr. Gopal Rai is one such specialized encyclopedia. Bharatiya Sahitya Kosh has been edited in 3 volumes by Dr. Suresh Gautam and Veena Gautam in the year 2008, in which apart from Hindi language, various regional dialects, foreign language, Sanskrit language and concepts related to literature of various disciplines have been clarified. It is an explanatory dictionary in which an attempt has been made to explain various concepts. 2.8.4 Dictionary of Legends and Myths. Dictionary related to legends and myths means such dictionaries in which religion, spirituality and mythological cultural information is given. In these dictionaries, personalities, concepts and opinions related to religion, culture or mythology are compiled and explained alphabetically. In this type of dictionaries, not only the information of legends and myths is obtained, but various beliefs and legends related to them can also be known. For example, in Purana Katha Kosh, Dr. Ram Sharan Gaur, while explaining Hindi word, Chandra, moon, has given expression to various legends and opinions related to him. Dr. Gaur writes that apart from being a planet, the moon is also a god of the Hindus, whose various mythological stories reveal its full form. It is now the responsibility of the reader or the translator to understand and translate the interpretation of Chandra according to his context in the translation of literary and socio-cultural fields. Mythology myth dictionaries have been considered most useful and necessary. Narada, Vibhishan, Ram, Herculean, Bhagirath etc. are the personalities of religion, culture and the values of Atma, Paramatma, Moksha, Maya, Jivan etc. in cultural contexts. Religion cultural dictionaries are beneficial in their interpretation or translation related to them. Not only this, the study of legends and myths is very important in the context of clearly understanding Indian mythology, religious heroes etc. Some of the major dictionaries of legends and myths are Dharma and Sanskriti Kosh edited by Arun, Puranic Kosh edited by Rana Prasad Sharma, Purana Katha Kosh edited by Dr. Ram Sharan Gaur, Hindu Dharma Kosh by Rajbali Pandey, Bharatiya Mithak Kosh by Dr. Usha Puri, Vettam Mani's Puranic Kosh, Kamal Nasim's Grease Puran Katha Kosh, etc. 2.8.5 Encyclopedia Vishwakosh in Hindi is a special dictionary in which complete knowledge related to a specific knowledge field is contained. It is a dictionary that includes comprehensive and diverse information related to a particular subject, not just giving the meaning of the word. In this, words, etc. are included in the alphabetical order or in the order of the subject as per the requirement. The information given in the dictionary is given in explanatory form, which is written by the scholars who are the authorities of the subject. The editor's role is most important in making an encyclopedia and compiling its content because it is not just a compilation of common words. The editor plans the encyclopedia according to its purpose, interest, and need of the readers and selects the subjects accordingly. Subject experts write articles on selected subjects, which are edited by the editor and compiled in the dictionary under the name of the author. In fact, the basic purpose of the encyclopedia is to provide all kinds of information related to the subject to the present and future generations of almost every class of the world. Encyclopedia provides complete information related to subject and concept just like literature dictionary. That's why encyclopedias are completely useful and informative for translation work. Encyclopedia has been produced in the largest quantity in English. Encyclopedia Britannica, American Encyclopedia, Collins Encyclopedia, Sociology Encyclopedia, etc. have become so famous today that they are also kept in almost all the libraries of the country. Hindi Encyclopedia is available in 5 volumes by Dr. Nagendra Basu and Dr. Mahendra Kumar Mishra. Nowadays, encyclopedias related to subject-specific or concepts are also available. For example, Premchand Encyclopedia edited by Dr. Kamal Kishore Goenka, Professor, Encyclopedia of Mass Communication edited by Professor Ramesh Jain, etc. Similarly, Encyclopedia of Human Valuable Vocabulary in Hindi edited by Dr. Dharmapal Mani can also be mentioned. 2.9 Types of dictionaries on the basis of use. You are already read in section 2.2.8 of this unit that dictionaries can also be classified on the basis of use also. If seen on this basis, the dictionaries can be classified as 1. Printed dictionary, 2. Computer dictionary, and 3. Online dictionaries. Let us now get a brief idea about these 3 types of dictionaries. 2.9.1 Printed dictionaries. All dictionaries prepared and available in printed form are included in the category of printed dictionaries. These are the dictionaries in which words are compiled in published form. All the types of dictionaries discussed so far in this unit are printed dictionaries only. Since these have already been discussed in detail, they are not being discussed here. 2.9.2 Computer dictionaries. In today's mechanical era, the importance of computer is increasing continuously. Various types of material are easily obtained through the computer. Compilation of words available in computer in order is called computer dictionary. It is used in machine translation and in general in texts only. Although the concept of machine translation is very old, the work on which was done in 1933 itself by former Soviet Union engineer S. Troinsky, but its actual beginning is believed to be from 1954. The work of machine translation was first done systematically by Georgetown University in New York State of America and IBM. The company was started by mathematicians and engineers. From the 1970s, serious efforts were made in this direction. In today's era, many works related to metric ton are being done. The most efficient tool for machine translation is the computer dictionary. All publishers producing dictionaries in printed form are producing computer dictionaries. In these dictionaries, information about the standard spelling form of the word, its general meaning, multiplicity of usage, etc. is given. In this context, medical dictionary, law dictionary, legal dictionary, etc. are available in large quantities these days. Apart from this, Oxford Dictionary, Cambridge Dictionary are also available on computer, which can be seen under Computer Dictionary. 2.9.3 Online Dictionaries. Today's era of information technology and computer has given a special tool for translation, online dictionary. Today the situation is such that dictionaries are also becoming available through the internet. The word online means availability of facility through internet. If we talk about online dictionary, then it means that dictionary which is available through internet. Dictionaries, however, are available in print and on computers at the publisher's site, etc. But as a result of development in the field of internet, information about the word and its meaning can be obtained through the internet as well. Not only monolingual but bilingual dictionaries are also available online. Online dictionary facility can also be obtained by Google, Hindkhoj, etc. There is still a lot of work left on the Hindi dictionary, but many such dictionaries are being received in English. A visit to the website is sufficient in this regard. Semantics are available in the online dictionary, but there is a lack of information about the definitional words. Therefore, if work is done in this regard, translators will be able to get more benefits. www.shabdakosh.com is a specialized online dictionary. 2.10 Tradition of dictionary making. The form of the dictionary is very ancient and diverse. It is a field of knowledge whose initial form came to light from Sanskrit literature itself. Dictionary has a long tradition of its own in Hindi, which can be seen by dividing it into different parts. 2.10.1 Tradition of Sanskrit dictionary making. The important primitive form of the tradition of dictionaries can be seen only in Sanskrit literature. This writing tradition is associated with Vedic literature and classical literature. The earliest text of Sanskrit literature is the Vedas, and many places in the Vedic Samhitas hold their own special importance from the point of view of the dictionary. For example, the Yakshma Sukta of the Dasam Mandala of the Rigveda mentions various parts of the human body which are arranged according to the method of the dictionary. In Yajurveda, many types of years, Vedic names of 12 months have been presented in sequence, but according to the opinion of scholars, the most ancient and important dictionary of Vedic literature is Nighantu by Yasak. Nighantu is a dictionary containing 1767 difficult words from the Vedic Samhitas. According to Yasak, Nighantu is that which has a collection of synonymous root words, synonymous words, plurivalence words and names of gods. The biggest feature of Nirukta is that the Niruktis mentioned in this book start a new method of knowing Vedic meanings. The Nirukta book by Yasak is divided into 12 chapters, and each chapter has about 3 to 7 verses. These 12 chapters of Nirukta are divided into 3 sections: Naghantuk 1 to 3, Nagam 4 to 6, and Davat 7 to 12. The main commentaries of Nirukta are composed by Skandaswami, Devraja Yajva and Durga. After the Vedic literature, the trend of compilation of Vedic words began to expand in classical literature as well. The most important dictionary of classical Sanskrit is Amrakosh. This is such an important kosh of this period that this entire period was divided into 3 parts: A. Pre-Amrakosh period, B. Amrakosh period, and C. The post-Amrakosh period. A. In pre-Amrakosh period, some commentaries related to Amrakosh are received. The first major name in these commentaries comes from Vyadi, who had compiled synonyms and at some places had also analyzed their interpretation. Some facts related to Buddhism have also been analyzed in this dictionary. Some scholars consider the name of this book as Utpilani. After that, the book Trikand written by Bhamuri is obtained, in which there is only a compilation of synonyms. Apart from this, Amramala by Amradutta, Shabdarnava by Vachaspati, Sansarvarta by Vikramaditya, Anekartha Manjari by Mahakshapnik etc. are found. Synonyms of words in these dictionaries are given. In some dictionaries, the meaning is indicated by etymology, comprehensive depiction of meaning, roots information, correct spelling and word classification can be seen. But all these texts are unavailable today. B. The most important and systematic dictionary of Amrakosh period is Amrakosh by Amar Singh. About 10,000 words have been compiled in this vast dictionary, which has been arranged in 3 different kandas. Amar Singh had named this kosh as Linganupat, but it became famous as Amrakosh. Some rules have been made in its preface, which gives knowledge of the composition method of the dictionary, and special signs related to the dictionary are known. More than 70 commentaries have also been written on this dictionary. C. In post-Amrakosh period, the special effect of Amrakosh is seen. More multimeaning and monosemantic dictionaries were written during this period. Shashwat composed a dictionary called Anekartha Samuchaya. 2.10.2 Tradition of dictionary making in Pali, Prakrit and Apabhransha. Along with the tradition of Sanskrit classical literature, there was a strong tradition of Pali, and after that Prakrit. Pali language is mainly called the language of protection of Buddha words. Mahavyutpatti Kosha is the main dictionary of Pali language, in which about 9,000 words divided into 284 episodes contain the concepts of Buddhism as well as animals, plants and diseases, etc. A collection of idioms can be seen in these dictionaries. The main dictionaries of Pali are Ekkhara Kosha by Saddhammakitty, Dhatu Path by Moggalan, Dhatumala by Saddhaniti, Dhatvat Deepani by Hingulbal Jinratan etc. After Pali, Jainism is found in Prakrit dictionaries. Among the Prakrit dictionaries, the oldest dictionary composed by Dhanpal's Payalachi Namala, 972 AD, is mentioned, in which 279 stories have also been included by compiling the Tatsam, Tadbhava, Deshaj, indigenous words. Apart from this, the Deshinmala dictionary composed by Hemchandra is found, in which the meaning of the words collected has been given in Sanskrit and the words have been compiled on the basis of the common language Prakrit. In his dictionary, Acharya Hemchandra has mentioned scholars like Dhanpal, Devraj, Gopal, Drona etc. but these texts are often unavailable. Apart from the dictionaries in Prakrit language, Churni literature is also found. These Churni literature are basically prose stories in which etymology of words is also given along with story compilation. Acharan Churni and Nishit by Chindasmani are the main Churni literature. After Pali, the creation of dictionaries in Apabhramsa literature has been negligible. 2.10.3 Tradition of Hindi dictionary making. From the point of view of study, the history of Hindi literature is divided into A. The ancient period, B. The medieval period, and C. The modern period. We can also see the tradition of Hindi dictionary writing by classifying it on this basis. A. Tradition of Hindi dictionary making, ancient period, till the early or ancient part of Hindi literature. The tradition of dictionaries is found only in the previous form. In the early period, Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit and Apabhransh language dictionaries are found. In this period, especially Sanskrit-related dictionaries were visible. For example, Abhidhan Ratnamala composed by Jaishankar Joshi in 850 AD, which later became known as Halyud Kosh, Vijayanti Kosh composed in 1100 AD, Paryayamala by Madhvakar, 700 AD. Anekartha Dhvani Manjari by Mahakshapnak, 900 AD, Shabda Chandrikand 1060 AD, by Chakrapani, Nammala by Dhananjaya, 1123 AD, Dharni, Kosh by Dharnidhar, 1159 AD, Medini Kosh, 1275 AD, by Medinikar etc. The development of these specialized dictionaries can be seen widely in the medieval and modern times. B. Tradition of Hindi dictionary making, medieval period. During the medieval period, i.e. from 13th century to 19th century, many small and big dictionaries were compiled. Some major dictionaries can be seen in this period which hold an important place in the dictionary making tradition. Some of these major dictionaries are Nammala, Anekartha Manjari by Nandadas, Dingal Kosh by Narayan Singh Bhati, Andhai Prabodh by Garibdas, Tufatul Hindi by Girja Khan, Bhasha Dhatumala by Ratnajit, Khalik Bari by Khusro, Kriya Kosh by Kishan Singh, Naam Cheenthamani by Naval Singh Pradhan etc. All these dictionaries have been edited under the influence of Amrakosh. Not only this, words have been compiled in these dictionaries in the same verse as in Amrakosh. Along with this, the use of alphabetical order is also found in these dictionaries. For example, Ratnajit has taken special care of alphabetical order in Bhasha Dhatumala. Apart from this, there is a definitional dictionary Andhai Prabodh edited by Garibdas, in which a collection of reverse flutes and symbols etc. are used in saint literature. In this series, the Tufatul Hindi dictionary edited by Mirza Khan can be mentioned, which is divided into chapters and episodes by resorting to a different method. Nammala and monosemantic dictionaries based on the method of Sanskrit can be seen in large numbers during the medieval period. For example, Anekartha Nammala by Nandadas, Anekartha Nammala by Bhagwati Das, Anekartha Nammala by Vinayasagar, Naam Nirupna by Haridas, Paraspati Nammala by Kumvar, Manmanjari Nammala by Badridas, Ekakshari Nammala by Birbhan, Nammala by Charandas, and Premi Yavans, Anekartha Nammala etc. Title and category information has also been given in the above mentioned dictionaries of Hindi. Medieval Hindi lexicographers consider Sanskrit's Amrakosh and Medini Kosh as the main basis of word compilation in their dictionaries. Lingaprayan Koshas were not compiled in this period, but in many dictionaries the last alphabetical order has been used. Most of the dictionaries of this era give pronunciation and spelling as well as definition of the word. The synonymous form of words is also seen in these dictionaries. Arabic-Persian dictionaries were also edited during the medieval period. Akarbul Muvarids, Lugat Ek Gujri is an important dictionary. In order to understand the Indian mentality, a bilingual dictionary was started by the British during this period itself. In this context, in 1772, Hadley first wrote Urdu grammar and wrote English Hindustani dictionary in its appendix. Dr. B.N. Tiwari has considered it as the first bilingual dictionary of Hindi-English. After this, a dictionary of the Hindustani language English by J. Ferguson, 1773, Hindustani English Dictionary by Henry Harris, Oriental Linguistics composed by Gilchrist. A series of bilingual lexicons were formed, which started flowing continuously in various forms in modern times. C. Tradition of Hindi dictionary making tradition, modern period. The establishment of Fort William College in 1800 AD influenced and changed the entire Indian thinking. As a result, dictionaries influenced by language teaching and new ideology started being created. In the modern period of Hindi literature, many dictionaries were created by the British to bring many English words and concepts to India. At the same time, Indian scholars got influenced by English thinking and started imbibing Western concepts by coming out of Sanskrit thinking. In this way, from 1851 to 1947, many monolingual, multilingual, synonyms, antonyms, etymological dictionaries, etc. were compiled before independence. In the Hindi dictionary tradition, this period was called the early or development period of the modern period. In this period of development of Hindi dictionary writing tradition, the scope and importance of the dictionary was continuously increasing. During this period, for the first time, importance was given to various synonyms and definitions along with semantics. The names of some of the major dictionaries of the beginning of this period are Dictionary, English, Hindustani by Shebak, Dictionary, English and Hindi by Matthew Thompson, a pocket Dictionary of English and Hindustani by R.S. Dobby, an Anglo-Hindustani Dictionary by Henil Grave, Vishwanmala by Sagar Poet, Namratnakar Bodh by Kesar Kirti, Anekartha by Dayaram Tripathi, etc. All the above-mentioned dictionaries are prepared during 1850 to 1900, in which Indian thinkers were going through the trend of study. During this period, the lexicographers were imbibing the Western approach. That's why now the boundary of the dictionary was rising from the meaning and taking a big form. Now the lexicographers were giving utmost importance to the cultural words and were creating diverse dictionaries by coordinating the words of different languages, and on the other hand were also expanding the general knowledge. The major dictionaries in this context are as follows: English Hindi Urdu Dictionary by Mathura Prasad Mishra, Anglo-Hindustani Dictionary by Sadasukh Lal Verma, English Hindi Dictionary by Ram Pratap Sharma, Students' Practical Dictionary in Devanagari Characters by Ram Narayan Lal, Mangal Kosh by Mushi Mangali Lal Sahib, Jugal Kosh by Dwarkadas Chaturvedi, Nalanda Vishal Shabdasagar by Navlaji, Ramayana Kosh by Kedarnath Bhatt, Hindustani Kosh by Harishankar Sharma, etc. Another specialty of these dictionaries is that these were not prepared as a team work but by one or two persons with hard work. In the Hindi dictionary making tradition, lexicon work in a team form is seen after 1900. The post-independence period was the period leading towards the peak stage of modernity. Independent India created a new atmosphere and new diverse sources of discipline and knowledge opened up. From administration to economic world, from politics to social system, and from religion, spiritual philosophy to materialistic thinking, new words, concepts or definitions started coming to the fore. The semantic system of the word developed and technical terminological vocabulary began to abound. It was during this period that Hindi was given the status of official language. Hindi became the language of cultural coordination. We have taken a step towards the new society. In such a way, many bilingual, multilingual, definitional, literary and encyclopedias were being compiled. This period is considered to be the flourishing period of the dictionary-making tradition, in which dictionaries were made by a certain process in the form of teamwork. Now, with the compilation of grammar, pronunciation, spelling, picture, diagram, etymology, meaning, usage, proverbs and idioms, etc., dictionaries are prepared. The encyclopedia, knowledge dictionaries, technical, terminologies, definitional dictionaries, thesaurus, encyclopedia, synonymous dictionaries, etc. started being edited in many forms. This heterogeneity of dictionaries now occupies a special place. Differences can be seen in the dictionaries after 1950. The major dictionaries of this period are Brihat Hindi English Kosh by Dr. Hardev Bahri, Brihat English Hindi Kosh by Dr. Ratna Prakash, English Hindi Dictionary by Father Kamil Bulke, Brihat Hindi Kosh by Kalika Prasad, Pramanik Hindi Kosh by Ramchandra Verma, Rashtrabhasha Kosh by Braj Kishore, Sankshipta Hindi Pramanik Kosh by Krishna Mohan Gupta, B.N. Tiwaris, Brihat Prayayvachi Kosh, Shabd Parivar Kosh by Badrinath Kapoor, Rajasthani, Kahvate by Narottam Swami, Adarsh Hindi Sanskrit Kosh by Ram Swarup Shastri, Samanantar Kosh by Arvind Kumar, Shrishti Hindi Shabdakosh by Dr. P.C. Tandon and Dr. H.K. Sethi etc. At present, lexicographic work is being done in a diverse and extensive manner, and various forms of dictionaries are playing an important role in the field of translation. Dictionaries related to various disciplines have been prepared and are being prepared by the Commission for Scientific and Technical Terminology of the Ministry of Education, which makes translation work easy. 2.7 Let us sum up. After going through this unit, it must be clear to you that dictionary is the name of a special art and science. By adopting many bases like purpose, language, entry, time, meaning, order of entry, specific approach and usage etc., dictionary comes in front of us in various forms or types. If the type of dictionary is considered on the basis of purpose, then it can be said that, while on one hand the lexicographer keeps his special vision in the center, on the basis of the language, the nature and number of languages are kept in mind. Materialistic thinking comes in front of us from the entry, while on the basis of meaning, importance is given to various semantic euphemisms in dictionary forms. The boundaries of time also create dictionaries, whereas the dictionaries are edited keeping in mind the specific vision. While dictionaries are available in printed form, due to the development of information technology and especially computers also become helpful in the form of computer dictionaries and online dictionaries. The second aspect of the unit, i.e. the dictionary making tradition, it must have become clear to you what are the specialties of this tradition. It must have become clear to you that when and how this tradition has assumed its various forms. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with next chapter.